ever wondered what it takes to be in a relationship that lasts 17, 20, or even 30 years long? It's not typical nowadays where we see relationships lasting that long. And when we do, we're at awe at them. So we're trying to figure out what did they do to get to longevity of that type. So today I'm going to give you 3 of the 12 secrets that it takes to maintain a healthy and loving, long-lasting relationship. This is part 1 of a 4-part series. Stay tuned. You know, so many times I hear my clients say things like, man, I just really want a healthy, long lasting relationship, one that I can grow old with, someone that understands me, someone that can figure out what makes me click, right? The ones that know what hinders me, what hurts me, what helps me, what fires me up, and what makes me happy, so that I can ultimately create this happy part of my life that I don't have to keep chasing anymore. And so today we're going to talk about 3 of the 12 secrets that it takes to have a healthy and long-lasting relationship. And so the first thing is they frequently inspect their relationship. They will tell each other what it is they need. And they're doing that by having sit downs, real sit downs. The same way that you would in any type of business situation, you are going to sit down with your partner and say, hey, what's working in this? What's not working in this? What can we do better? If you are not treating your relationship in that type of way, you're going to miss some things. Some things are going to get away from you. You're not going to see some things because you're going to be going away. You're going to be going through life, just the day-to-day life, just as normal. But when you sit down with your partner, make it frequently. Make it something like every 30 days. Is that too soon for you or too long for you? Make it every couple of weeks. Whatever works for you and your partner, but it should not go past 30 days. When it does, 30 days can come and go really quickly, but when it does, so many things can happen in 30 days that it can really compile some things and make things worse. So I would say every 30 days, sit down with your partner, whether things are going great or whether things are going bad, and have a conversation with each other and try to figure out what it is that you can ultimately be doing to create the relationship that you really, really want. Number 2, they know the purpose of their relationship. So many times we come together because, oh my God, he's so fine. Oh my God, she's beautiful. Oh my God, I just love the way they make me feel, right? But feelings and purpose don't have anything to do with one another. You need to know what is the purpose of your relationship. Is it to bring children into this world? Is it to come together and build businesses? Is it to come together just to make each other feel good? And if that is just what it is, then that's your purpose. It doesn't have to be anything deep, or it can be as deep as the ocean. Whatever you want it to be, you want to know up front, what are we doing here? And it's not about where we're going. It is about what are we doing? Because you can say, well, where are we going with this? And then people will automatically go, well, we're going to eventually get married, or we're going to eventually, be in a long-term relationship, or we're going to eventually be in a committed relationship. That's where you're going. What are we doing is an action word. It is trying to say, what are we going to do with this relationship to come together as 2 people to synergize to make a greater one? When you begin to do that, you sit on your purpose, you sit in your purpose, and you move with your purpose. The third thing is they accentuate the positive. They don't worry about the little small petty things. They are only accentuating the positive. They're looking to the greater good of everything. Yes, there are going to be some petty arguments sometimes when you first get together, but there should be a growth happening within that relationship where you're not worrying about silly little items in the relationship, like how long you stayed out when you hung out with your friends, or if you're going to do the laundry, or who's going to pay the bills. Those you have to really find out in your relationship what's most important to you all, because it's going to be different in every relationship. I tell my clients all the time, there is no blueprint to what's important in a relationship, because that is subjective. That's always going to be subjective based off of the two people that are involved in that relationship. So when you sit down and you have conversations and you find out what it is that's most important to you, what are your deal breakers? What are the things that you know you don't want to live with? What are the things that make you just go, ugh? What are those things? Those are the types of conversations that you should be having with your partner. And when you are sitting down and having that sit down with your partner, and they know what those things that make you just go, and they are continuously doing that, then you have to wonder why, and wonder if you're ultimately really on the same page. So these are the first three things that we talk about as far as the 12 secrets to healthy relationships. And I'm going to be talking about this in a 4-part series, and this happens to be part 1 of that series. So stay tuned for the next part 2, in getting the next 3 keys of the highly successful relationships. Now, make sure that you're subscribing to my channel and hitting the bell so that you can get the notification when I drop this video next Friday, because you want to keep up with the whole series. Why start something and then you're not going to get to the culmination of the matter, right? So I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.